Okay, this lead drill is a pentatonic lead drill. It's out of shape 1. For those of you probably watching this, you're familiar with what I call shape 1, but I'll demonstrate. If some guitar head, really experienced guitar player, other guitar instructor somewhere on the net watches this, and it's like, what's shape 1? Pentatonic. That's not actually called that. Anyway, that's just what I call it. It's fairly recognizable. So recall here in A minor, starting at fret 5, string 6, you're going fret 5, 8, 5, 7, 5, 7, 5, 7, 5, 8, 5, 8. Index, pinky, index ring, index ring, index ring, index pinky, index pinky. Now, for those of you watching this, you might be familiar probably with me referring to something called the bending lick, right? The really typical cliched lick that happens in a whole bunch of different guitar solos. For since probably the 60s, but anyway, it can be modified a whole bunch of different ways, but I would say in its most basic form it's this. So out of shape 1 here, you go up to string 1 and 2, and you bar your index finger at fret 5, string 1 and 2. Now recall, string 3, the ring finger note, right, is at fret 7, right? So that's your bend note, right? A full step bend, a whole step. Remember, a whole step on a guitar is from here, fret 7, to say fret 9. That's a whole step. So your target note when you stop bending is when you hear that fret 9, string 3 note. That's your target note. So recall, some of you, have seen me, obviously most of you've probably seen me do this, and I've shown a lot of you this. So don't forget your bend finger, your ring finger, fret 7, string 3. Give it a little bit of help with your middle finger, right? Right behind it, same string, in this case, fret 6. Now, the full lick, actually half the lick, is this. The actual bending lick, so to speak, is the bend. And then you pick those 2 notes at fret 5, string 2, and then 1, right after the bend. Bend, take away your ring finger, let the string release on its own, and then pick string 2, then pick string 1. Bend, bend, string 2, string 1. Now, the next part of that bending lick, your pinky then goes to fret 8, string 2. You pick that and you pull off to the already fretted fret 5, string 2. Bend, string 2, string 1, pinky goes to fret 8, string 2, pick, pull away to the already fretted fret 5, string 2. So, right, there it is. And this type of lick, this so-called bending lick, is usually gets repeated over and over and over a lot of times. And in fact, in this drill, it will be. So there's the bend, string 2, string 1, pinky to fret 8, pick, pull off to fret 5, string 2, and repeat multiple times. Now, the second part of this lead drill after you do the bending lick, say maybe 4 times. I don't know. I'm going to play this to a track here in a minute. But here it's the second half, so to speak, of this drill. Then after you've, say, maybe for instance, done the bending lick maybe 4 times, you would then go pinky, fret 8, pick, pull off to fret 5, string 2, then go ring finger, fret 7, string 3, pull off, pick that note, pull off to fret 5, string 3. So maybe 4 times on that. So 1 time is this: 8, 5, 7, 5, 8, 5 on string 2, 7, 5 on string 3. Pick, pull, pick, pull. 1 time is that. 8, 5, 7, 5 is 1 time. But then, for instance, maybe I'll do the lick, like the bending lick, maybe 4 times, and then that second half maybe 4 times. So, and then back into it. Okay, I think I'm gonna maybe attempt to play this. See, okay, so the track I use for this, I'll put it in the description. But anyway, it's just one of those synthwave tracks. A lot of times that I personally use for, my own drills. This particular track I use personally a lot. I have a lot of drills in this key that I use with this track. This is just kind of one of them. Let's see if I can do it. I don't know, we'll see. Okay, so I actually probably played the second half of that lick quite a bit more than 4 times, but whatever. I know it's not so important like how many times you play both parts of the drill. It's just that you attempt to play it in time with the track, and that's going to be the hard part, but that's why it's a drill. You build up slowly to it without the track. Got to get your hands used to it, got to get your hands strong, get your hands and fingers and pick, get the fret fingers, the pick synchronized at a slow speed, and then on each lick, say for instance the bending lick, then the second half, the 8, 5, 7, 5, and then put them together. Anyway, if you're watching this and you're a student, and you want to work on that, well, we may work on it regardless. So, probably need to talk about it in person too. All right, that's enough.